Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Colin Louder and I'm Liquid. Spotlight uses the special English method of broadcasting. It is easier for people to understand too, no matter where in the world they live. In January 2005, a man named Lawrence Summer was speaking at a conference. The conference was about women who work in science and engineering jobs. These kinds of jobs are called STEM jobs. STEM is the first letter of science, technology, engineering, and math. It is a well-known fact that most of the people who work in STEM jobs are men. At the time of the conference, Summer was president of the famous Harvard University. His work made a lot of people very angry. Summer claimed that men were more highly skilled in math and science. He said that people should consider that it could be the reason more men than women are in STEM work. Some people were so angry at the comment that they walked out of the conference. The next day, media around the world were talking about Lawrence Summers' comment. It is true that far than men have STEM work, but is genetic the reason? Could it be culture or history? Are women able to be as good as STEM jobs as men? Today's spotlight is on women and STEM careers. Almost every part of modern life involves technology and science. The global economy needs more and more people working in STEM jobs. The UN reports new ideas and improvements in STEM are very important. They are able to help achieve long-term development and the end of poverty. The UN reports that in the area of engineering, men are the major in almost every country. They also report low global percentages of women studying computer science. The Elsevier Foundation is an international organization that supports women in STEM jobs. The foundation does research in countries in some of the world's largest economies. They include the US, Korea, India, and Europe. They found that less than 30% of women study STEM subjects. However, the problem is even more serious. In some countries, women are studying STEM subjects, but they do not take jobs in science, technology, engineering, and math. Sophia Hero is the executive director of the International Organization Women in Global Science and Technology. She told the US News and World Report, being able to get an education is not a solution on its own. Women are half of the global workforce, but less and less women are going into STEM jobs. Many different theories exist about why more men are in STEM careers. One of the most common is that women are less skilled in science, technology, engineering, and math. Many people believe this, but Joe Bowler's disagree. Bowler is a math education professor at Stanford University. She taught Stanford Bridge. There is a huge belief that boys are better at math. This does not agree with the information we have, and people believe it. You go into school and children will tell you that. People also think that women do not choose STEM careers because of the children. They say that STEM jobs are more demanding and difficult for people with family responsibility. Often STEM jobs involve projects. Employers commonly expect work to leave behind everything else until the project is finished, even if they have to work in the middle of the night. Lawrence Summer also talked about this in his comment about why fewer women work in STEM. He said, "The best reason I can give is the general conflict between people's family desire and employers' desire for high power and high intensity." Also, many women say that they do not try to get STEM jobs because other people discourage them. Their first salary is a student at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. This is one of the top schools for studying STEM subjects. She wrote in a Huffington Post blog, "I am an engineer, an honest student, and a woman. People have also told me hundreds of times that I do not deserve to be where I am." Many people believe that it is not fair that women do not have an equal chance to work in STEM jobs. So people around the world are trying to get more women into STEM careers. One way is by celebrating its achievement and raising and recognition of women in STEM careers. For example, the Elsevier Awards are given out by the World Academy of Sciences, the Elsevier Foundation, and the Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World. The awards go to women in science for the developing world. Iqbal Mohammed Abdul Delkhan is one Elsevier Award winner. Delkhan is from Yemen. She is the head of medical laboratory science department at the Azad University in Taiz, Yemen. Delkhan taught the foundation. "My father is in engineering. My mother is a housewife, but she was pushing me to finish my studies. My older sister is a doctor in geographic science. One cousin is an engineer. Elsevier award winners come from all over the world, but one thing that many of them share is a strong statement of support. The women scientists say that they have support from husbands, children, parents, and extended families. David Ruth is the executive director of the Elsevier Foundation. He told U.S. News and World Report. You see a lot of women coming against this work with their families. They have a support network in parts of the world where gender is more of an issue. It takes more than one individual to be able to succeed. Women like Iqbal Mohammed Abdul Dalcom show that women can be very good at STEM careers, and more women are getting from support from organizations like the Elsevier Foundation. Hopefully, they will result in more women in STEM jobs around the world. This would provide more equal employment for women, and it would help their families and community. But it would also have science and technology. Women often have a different viewpoint and experience that men. They bring important kind of STEM subject. Maybe with more women in STEM jobs, the quickly growing areas will improve even more. The writer of this program is worse than working. The producer was Mitchell Ozaki. The voice has worked from United States and the United Kingdom. On course were adapted and voiced by Spotlight. You can listen to this program again and read it on the internet at www.radioenglish.net. This program is called Women in STEM Jobs. Tell us what you think about today's program. You can leave a comment on our website or email us in radio@radioenglish.net and find us on Facebook. Just search for Spotlight Radio. We hope you can join us again for the next Spotlight program. Goodbye. Brought to Welcome to Spotlight. I'm called Louder and I'm Liquid. Spotlight uses special English methods of broadcasting. It is for people to understand no matter where in the world they live. It is January 2005. A man named Lawrence Summer was speaking at a conference. The conference was about women who work in science and engineering jobs. Their kinds of jobs are called STEM jobs. STEM is the first letter of science, technology, engineering, and math. It is the well-known fact that most of the people who work in STEM jobs are men. At the time of the conference, Smart was a famous Harvard University. It was made a lot of people very angry. Summers claimed that men were more highly skilled in math and science. He said people should consider that genetics could be the reason more men than women and are in STEM work. Some people were so angry at this comment that they walked out of the conference. The next day, media around the world were talking about Lawrence Summers' comments. It is true that fewer women than men have STEM work, but is genetics the reason? Could be could it be culture or history? Are women able to be as good at STEM jobs as men? Today's spotlight is on women and STEM careers. Almost every part of modern life involves technology and science. The global economy needs more and more people working in STEM jobs. The UN report. New ideas and improvement in STEM are very important. They are able to help achieve long-term development and the end of poverty. The UN reports that in the area of engineering, men are majority in almost every country. They also report low global percentage of women studying computer science. The Elsevier Foundation is an international organization that supports women in STEM fields. The foundation is research in countries in some of the world's largest economy. They included the US, Korea, India, and Europe. They found that less than 30% of women study STEM subjects. However, the problem is even more serious. In some countries, women are studying STEM subjects, but they do not take jobs in science, technology, engineering, and math. Sophia Hale is the executive director of the International Organization Women in Global Science and Technology. She told the US News and World Report. Being able to get an education is not a solution on its own. Women are half of the global workforce, but less and less women are going into STEM jobs. Many different theories exist about why more men are in STEM career. One of the most common is that women are less skilled in science, technology, engineering, and math. Many people believe this, but Joe Bowler disagrees. Bowler is a math education professor at Stanford University. She strong stand for the risk. They here believe that boys are better at math. This does not agree with the information we have, and yet people believe it. You got into school, and the student will tell you that. People also think that women do not choose their career because of marriages and children. They say that STEM jobs are most demanding and difficult for people with family responsibility. Often STEM jobs involve big projects. Employers commonly expect workers to leave behind everything else until the project is finished, even if they have to work in the middle of the night. Lawrence Summer also talked about this in his comments about why fewer women work in STEM. He said, the best reason I can give it is the general conflict between people's family desires and employees' desire for high power and high intensity. Also, many women say that they do not try to get STEM jobs because other people discourage them. Jennifer, 7 years still at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. This is one of the top schools for studying STEM subjects. She wrote in a Huffington Post blog. I am an engineer, an honor student, and women. People have also told me hundreds of times that I do not deserve to be where I am. Many people believe that it is not fair, that women do not have an equal chance to work in STEM jobs. So people around the world are trying to get more women into STEM career. One way is by celebrating achievement and raising the recognition of women in STEM careers. For example, the Sphere Award are given out by the World Academy of Science, the VSP Foundation, and the Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World. The award called Women in Science for the Developing World. Iqbal Mohammed Abdul Dalkham is one Elsevier Award winner. Dalkham is from Yemen. She is the head of the Medical Laboratory Science Department at the Al-State University in Taiz, Yemen. Dalkham told the foundation, my father in engineering, my mother is a housewife, but he pushed me to finish my studies. My older sister is a doctor in geography science. One cousin is an engineer. Elsewhere, award winners come from all over the world. But one thing that many of them share is the strong system of support. The women scientists say that they have a support from husband, children, parents, and extended families. They face rules in executive director of the Revolution, he told you at noon. You see a lot of women coming to get this work with their families. They have a support network in part of the work when gender is more of an issue. It takes more than one individual to be able to succeed. Women like Iqbal Mohammed of Abdul Dalkham show that women can be very good at STEM careers, and more women are getting support from organizations like the Elsevier Foundation. Hopefully, this will result in more women in STEM jobs around the world. They would provide more equal employment for women, and it would help their family and community. But it would also have health, science, and technology. Women often have a different viewpoint and experience than men. They bring important skills to the STEM subject. Maybe with more women in STEM jobs, the quickly growing area will improve even more. The writer of this program was Jan Walkie. The producer was Mitch Ojaki. The voices you heard were from the United States and the United Kingdom. All quotes were adapted and avoided by Spotlight. You can listen to this program again and read it on the internet at www.radioenglish.net. This program is called Women in STEM Jobs. Tell us what you think about today's program. You can leave a comment on our website or email us at radioenglish.net, and find us on Facebook. Just search for Spotlight Radio. We hope you can join us again for the next Spotlight program. Goodbye! January. January. A man named Lauren Summer was at the or about him or inside sight and answer engineering. Engineering. Engineering job. Cool. Cool. And math. Internet. Reason. Be the reason. Be the reason.